Okay, a farmer sold some eggs in the morning. He then packed the remaining eggs into 15 cartons with 25 eggs in each carton. If the number of eggs he sold was 3/5 of the number of eggs he packed, how many eggs did the farmer have at first? Okay, so, right, couple of ways we could go about this. Now, your first instinct, I think, might be to simply draw a block that has 15 cartons in it, and why not? Okay, so because it says he sold some eggs in the morning. I know that's the first thing that we're told, but it's not really the first thing to draw because at this point it doesn't relate to anything. It's only later on that we're told how this amount relates to the amount that was packed. So we'll start with the amount that was packed. And we could do this. We could, oh, that's too light to be seen. So there we go. One. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so this bar of 15ths, okay, represents the eggs that were packed into cartons. And we know that there are 25 eggs in each carton. All right. And what else do we know? So we've got that bit of information there. Okay. And then it says that if the number of eggs he sold, okay, was 3/5 of the number of eggs he packed, how many eggs did the farmer have at first? So we know that we've got 15 parts here, and we want to be able to divide that into 5 parts, because the eggs that were sold were saying that they're 3/5 of the number of eggs that were packed. So what is 15 divided by 5? 15 divided by 5 is 3. So we could sort of divide this where, so, all right, so each of these, okay, each of these blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, represents a fifth of the eggs that he packed. And so this is, I should label this. This is the eggs that were packed. And the eggs that were sold, we're told, if the number of eggs he sold was 3/5 of the number of eggs that he packed. Okay, so that's 1/5, 2/5, 3/5. Okay. How many eggs did the farmer have at first? Well, we know that each of these has a value of 25. Okay, that's 25, that's 25, and that's 25. Okay. What we could do is, I mean, there's all sorts of ways we could decide to calculate this. We could just decide, okay, I can see that one of these fifths is 3 times 25. Okay, and that is going to give us 75. All right, and how many 75s have we got? Because we're being asked, how many eggs there are in the whole model. Well, we've got, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we could do 75 times 8. Okay, and that is going to give us, that's going to give us a value of 600. And that's the total number of eggs in the whole model. Okay. Now, another way that we could have done it, we could have simply calculate. If we'd have seen right at the beginning that it was obvious that we were going to have to multiply 15 by 25 to find out the total value of this. Okay. And then we could have just divided that by the fifths. We maybe we could have drawn it that a different way. It doesn't really matter as long as it makes sense to you and you keep track of whatever it is that you are doing.